Welcome to Two Birds, One Show on the BGSE Network at 10 p.m. Eastern every Thursday night. We are DeeTer and RicT, and we talk about Phillies sports and craft beer.
Hey, how's it going out there? This is Two Birds, One Show. And yeah, we took off last week, but here we are this week. And if you're new to the show, we talk about Philly sports and craft beer. That's my buddy Ricky.
Could it be any easier than that? This is, good talk. Shit I always want to talk about when I'm sitting around with my friends, sports and beer,
Yep. So let's get this going. All right, let's get it going.
Oh shit!
God damn it! So we got a couple comments already. We have 3 comments.
Oh, nice. Our show's getting more popular. See that? The algorithm's working.
No, it's not. It's 3 comments from your sister, Nikki. Let's see what we got here. We go. Hey, gentlemen.
Yo, what's up,
Nick? Real good to see you. Hey, thank you, Nikki.
You don't think our show's getting better? It looks like we're getting more and more views regularly every week.
Possibly, but I feel like we're still somewhere in that like 60 to 100. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, but that's listen. It's baby steps, dude.
Baby steps.
In 10 years, when it's millions.
We got
of
Greg. Greg says, "Welcome back." Hey, thanks,
what's up,
Greg.
brother, man?
So, start off the first beer, and this has been a while. I was at Ludlum a couple weeks back, and they had a chance to put this beer out there. Love this beer by Ludlum. The Devil Went Down to Maui.
Oh.
Yep, you know it? Do you all know it?
I know it. I don't think I drank it. Maybe I've tried it way back when Hob first opened. Isn't that like their pineapple habanero ale or something like that?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it is one of my favorite beers. This is the beer I was drinking when the Eagles won the Super Bowl the first time. Cheers. It's a spicy beer, and it has that sweet, pineapple taste or mango taste, but then you have that habanero. It's very delicious.
Nice.
And
what is it? Is it an IPA, a pale ale? What is it?
It's IPA. And if you ever get a chance to go down there, dude, their food is so damn good. Like they started off a little brewery, but now they have a big brewery, and they took over a bowling alley near them. And man, their barbecue is phenomenal, dude. So good.
Well, shout out to Ludlam Island, and shout out to Billy, who I've known since the beginning when he first opened that joint. He actually did the etching on our front door with our store hours when we first opened. Yeah. So shout out to Billy, the owner of Ludlam Island. Big fan. I've been friends with him for a good amount of time. He's a good dude, and I always root for Ludlam Island. They put out great beers, and that's good for them, man. I'm happy for them.
Jeff said, "Great beer, sweet in the heat," and that is it, man. Dude. That habanero is really hot, but man, that fucking sweetness you get from the fruit. Oh my god, it's so good, dude.
Nice.
Look at the lacing of this beer, dude.
Nice. That's pretty.
It like
clinging to the glass.
Underrated beer, dude. I love this beer. Yeah,
nice.
This is so good. What do you got? What are you rocking with?
Oh, well, hold on. I'm gonna say something before I forget, because right now I'm lifted. You need to tell Samson. Gets me lifted. No? Okay. Half-baked, anybody?
Yeah.
All right. Humor's lost on this crowd tonight. I got Glamoro from Monkish.
Oh, shit. Nice.
All Citra double IPA. I think it's about 8.4%. You see.
That's beauty.
It looks like the hop saturated ales, I've been getting from RAR in the last few months. Now I've had this before. This is a phenomenal beer. I think I've rated this close to 5 on Untappd. I think I just got one for Al's Uncle Steve too.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I saw him rate. I think he rated a 5 out of 5 on Untapped. So shout out, Steve. I'm glad you liked it, dude.
Nice.
I love it, dude. I'm a Citra hop whore. I have been since the beginning. You know, it's on my Mount Rushmore of hops. So, and when you do an all Citra beer, listen, I'm in every time, dude. I love the fucking Citra, dude. It's the best, if not the best hop in the world for me, and most versatile hop. It's one of the top 2. So that's what I got.
Dude, it's a beautiful looking beer and a nice looking glass too, man. And Monkish is like, if you don't know, that's like one of the tippy tops of the brewery
Monkish
industry.
is on the Mount Rushmore for IPA makers.
Yeah.
They're the tree house of the West Coast. I call them all the time.
Right.
Monkish is great. That beer is phenomenal. I'm getting tons of orange peel and pineapple and grapefruit, but all just melted, like almost like a citrus punch. You know what I mean? Like a Minute Maid citrus punch that you get in the summertime and drink. It's really hot. That's fucking.
And
who
was that with? Is that just Monkish, or that was a collab with somebody?
Labro, I believe, is just Monkish. I believe it's one of their early on staple beers, and I'm forgetting the name, but it started as a different name, and then they changed it to this. If I think of it, I'll say it. If not, I'll just write it on Untapped when I go on later.
All right.
But yeah, it's a phenomenal beer, and I think it's just Monkish on this one.
All right. We got so many comments, and if we can keep the comments to minimal tonight, because I have been drinking, that'd be great. Let's see.
It's good for the algorithm.
Rick, Mr. Nice Guy. That's by Jeff.
What's
Greg,
up, Jeff?
By the way, looks great, DeeTer, the beer. Oh, thank you. And I'm going to tell you what, dude. This beer by Ludlam is one of my favorites. I know the habanero is like really intense, but the mango habanero, it goes so well together. All right, let's see. I think we're good. All right. So, do we jump into some sports? Or?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I didn't do a ton of notes. Like I said, I missed last week. You know, I had the surgery, and I didn't do a ton of fucking homework. Now, I've still been reading a lot. Like, I read a lot every day. So I got plenty of fucking knowledge up here to talk about. So if you want to start any sport, I'll dive right the fuck in.
Well, let's jump into some basketball, right? Indiana Pacers.
Final started tonight. Really Indiana cool. OKC.
I mean, that was badass with the last shot that they got in there with, man. I thought that was really neat.
What who's that?
The Pacers, right? Like how they got into the finals. Like,
well, they got in the finals in Game 6, and they smoked New York in Game 6. It wasn't a last-second shot. It was a last-second shot, I believe, in Game 1 or 2 that Halliburton threw up, and it bounced about 87 times and then went in, i.e. almost like with Leonard did to us when he was with Toronto a few years ago.
Yeah,
remember when Embiid left the court crying?
Right.
So yeah, it was, but that wasn't in the clinching game. The clinching game, fucking New York smoked them.
Yeah, but it's nice to see the Knicks lose. Hey, that's always a good thing.
Well, listen, I not just the Knicks per se, but any New York team. I listen, and that's just natural. It's Philly. I did good. I always root for New York teams to lose, and I always will. If you don't like it, fuck you.
So Indiana versus what's it?
OKC. Right? Now listen, OKC is very, very heavily favored. Very heavily favored. I think one of the more favored I'd seen in a while in the finals in the NBA. Almost like I thought it was plus 650 the other day. So with that being said, and I said my boy Bill, who's a Knicks fan, love you, Bill. Sorry about your team, and a few other people, Mikey Rozier and Aaron and them. I got the Pacers in a 5 because the whole world is picking OKC to win. It was almost like the Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl this few months ago. The Chiefs were so heavily favored. Everybody's talking about 3P, this, that, and the third. And anytime I see a team super heavily favored, I start to think there's going to be an upset. You know what I mean? Like I said, the construct of sports continually defies the absolute.
Yeah, man, I'm actually excited to see this play out, dude.
It's gonna be a good series. Who you got?
Yeah. Oh, I like Indiana. I think that would be pretty cool to see.
I got Indiana too, and plus our boy, remember JJ McConnell? Remember him? Man. He's on that team. I'm Team JJ, dude.
That's badass. He's still playing, dude.
Like, I remember when he was a player, man.
Yeah, man.
He's just like one of them great role players, one of them glue type of players you need on a team. You know what I mean? He's never going to wow you, and drop 50 points, right? But he's always going to do the little things. He's going to rebound, play defense, be tough, give you 8 to 10 points, 6, 7 assists.
When he hit like something like stat fucking big game, and they were like pouring stuff on him, dude. And it's like he was a little guy, man, but he's got such big heart, dude.
Well, he's a point guard. He's a point guard. But yeah, so I'm rooting for Indiana, JJ McConnell, and I like Halliburton.
That's awesome.
By the way, just to piggyback on that, Daryl Morey, GM and president of Sixers, I know you watch our show, you sneaky fucker. Listen, man, you had the chance to trade Ben Simmons for Tyrese Halliburton and like 3 other really good players, and you passed it up to trade for James fucking Harden, and we know how that worked out. So, hey, Daryl, listen, this goes out to you and Danny, both GMs. I know you're watching the show. You got your fucking work cut out for you this offseason. This offseason is going to dictate what the next 5 to 7 years of your franchise looks like. So don't fuck this up. On two levels. One, the Sixers, you have the number 3 pick. That was the basketball gods saying, this is us helping you get out of that horrendous Joel Embiid or Paul George contract. Because you say, look, take one of these guys. Well, why would I want to take that big salary? We'll give you the number 3 overall pick to sweeten the pot. Listen, it's an average draft at best this year. Ace Bailey's another fucking Evan Turner. Nice kid and all, but listen, the basketball gods bailed you out with that 3 pick. Get one of these fucking contracts off the book and start building around Maxey McCain and Grimes and Yabusele and Kelly Oubre.
So, do you think like
Ricky, man,
Sixers like? You think we should keep our coach, Nick Nurse? You think
I think if he was going to get fired, DeeTer, he would have already got fired. You know what I mean? I think, they're running it back. Listen, I'm okay with that. A lot of people may not be. I'm okay with Nick Nurse. It wasn't his fault. Embiid got hurt, and Paul George was lazy and acted like he was hurt, and and then Maxey got hurt. Nick Nurse is a great coach. He won a championship in this league against us, by the way. He was that Kawhi Leonard shot I was just talking about. He was the head coach of that Toronto team. So the guy's a proven winner on the highest level. So, no, I don't want to fire Nick Nurse, and I'm glad they didn't. Now, if I can transition to what I was saying, too, with both GMs setting the course of the next 7 years of each of these teams, people are going to look back and talk about the 2025 offseason. They are paramount to now this. Danny Briere, you have 3 first-round picks this year, and I think like 7 in the first 2 rounds, some crazy number. Listen, do not flub on this draft because this sets the course of your franchise for the next decade. And you got Mitch Kov here. It's time to build around them. Everybody talks about, they're rebuilding. Listen, we're in like year 29 of the rebuild. Get her the fuck done. Shit or get off the pot, man. I want playoffs, and I won a cup.
Yeah.
They've been getting a free ride in this city for too long.
They sell tickets. You know what I mean? Same
Actually,
thing.
no, they don't. Actually, the sales were way down numbers-wise this year.
Flyers?
Yeah.
Sixers. Nah,
Flyers.
man, Flyers always so fucking...
No, the numbers were way down on their ticket sales this year. Who was going to watch a team on their 3rd or 4th straight year of missing the playoffs? They ain't no fun. And a coach that 90% of the fucking city wanted fired. I don't know.
All right.
But I know. I mean, I don't know nothing.
Well, Sixers, Flyers, however, moving it right through.
How are you feeling? I feel like I'm my obnoxious ass running off at the fucking mouth as usual. Give me your breakdown. Flyers and Sixers too. Where you're at, how you're feeling about each one of those franchises this all season.
Oh man, well shit, dude. Embiid didn't do nothing, right? Paul George, didn't do shit. Like it was 2 bad fucking problems that we had. Embiid got hurt in fucking the Olympics. Well, I'm glad he got a medal in the Olympics, but god damn it, dude. Totally fucking
for
ruined
country
our
he
season.
Wasn't even born in. And I'm okay with that. But dude,
man. His kid was born in America. And
I know. Listen, I'm glad he represented. But what about poor Cameroon?
Well, even Cameroon's like owned by the French, right, or something like that.
I know.
Like,
I know. I'm playing.
Who's to say? Who's to say?
No,
I'll
listen.
just, be like, hey,
I feel you, brother.
I just wish we had a goddamn good season in Philly one time as the Sixers. But, like, we had some nice young talent. We had a nice lineup, and it just everything went to hell. You know what I mean? Embiid got hurt. Our star rookie got hurt. Like, it was just it was a mess, man. And really I thought this team was going to be great this year, but no, not so much. Not so much.
I did too, DeeTer. I fell for it.
Flyers wise, well, I mean, Christ, like, yeah, that's a bit rough. You've been saying for years, Tortorella, fire him, and then we fire him, and then we bring in another Flyers fucking alumni in, and I mean, I hope it goes well, but I feel like
I hope so too.
I feel like it's the old say so program. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
feel you.
I don't know, man. Like, we got a lot of young talent, and it's sad to see this young talent go to waste. But I don't know, man. It's gonna be rough, dude. It's gonna be rough. I'd have no hope for either of these teams. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, I guess to piggyback off your point, the one thing I will say, hopefully with the Sixers, like you just made a good point, how you were saying they're debilitated by injury and everything that could have went wrong with the Sixers did this year. Hopefully, maybe that's something, that get that out of the system, flush that one. Because the year prior to that one, they were a 50-win team that was a legit top 4 team in the East. So, listen, 1 year removed, let's, maybe make a run. Now, I have a scary feeling they're going to run it back, and they're going to bring him back Embiid and Paul George. And listen, I love Embiid. He's one of my favorites, but it's time to go. The process is over. It didn't work. It's time to build around Maxey and McCain. Now, I'm scared they're going to bring Embiid back. I really am. Now, when I talk about trading Embiid with that 3 pick, I want that to happen. I don't know if it's will.
Not going to happen.
Probably not. Probably not. But I wish it would.
Yeah. Well, this was a great beer. If you guys don't know, Devil went down to Maui. Love them. Fantastic.
What's the ABV on that?
Oh, let's see. If we can find that one. Where is the pineapple habanero?
I'm on my phone. I can't see shit.
Yeah, it is 7%.
Oh, right.
Yeah, not bad. All right. So moving on to the next beer. So if you don't know the show, we drink beer and talk craft beer and we sports. So moving on to Triple Dry Hop Crush by Wander in the Fog, Abomination. Nice. And I'm going to tell you what, this hop, damn good. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Everybody out there.
Yeah, he's right. Listen, I've been crushing on Crush for like 3, 4, and 5 months now. Loving it. And shout out to Josh Arno, the owner of Abomination. Great dude. He's a South Jersey kid. I want to say Blackwoodish area. I always got mad support for that kid. Rooting for you, brother. Keep up the great work at Abomination, man. You guys are killing it up there out of that 12% beer project, man. Keep up the great work. We're loving your beers.
We got a comment here. Jeff, Crush was so good. It is phenomenal. We were down in Maryland, and we were at a little brewery called Ford Brewing. And
Ford?
then
like FORD?
Yeah, Ford. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And just a little cafe type of brewery. They had a sign out there, Crush IPA. And I was blown away because I just seen this like maybe a week ago. You know what I mean? Like
that hop or that specific beer?
Well, this beer, maybe
okay.
a couple weeks ago. So I'm down in Maryland and I see this little brewery saying like Crush IPA, very mango, pineapple, very tropical fruit. It's just like a little cafe down in Maryland. I was like, oh man, I gotta try it. And it was fantastic. It was
nice.
Fantastic. Go.
You bring any home?
No, because they didn't have like cans or whatever.
Cans?
It was just like
sucks.
Yeah, it was right by the Navy Academy, Annapolis, dude. And I'm gonna tell you what, being a Navy guy, I fucking love that area. Holy shit! I didn't know it was like 2 hours away, man. It was so beautiful down there.
I actually went there. I actually, went there when I was a fucking Boy Scout in like 7th grade.
No shit.
Yeah, it's fucking And you're right. It's a beautiful area. Now I wasn't checking out the bars down there at the time.
Like boats everywhere, and like you had a Navy.
Did you tour any of the submarines and shit?
I wish I did, dude. I wish
I did. That was so much fun, dude.
I just drank beer and ate seafood. Yeah. My bad.
Even better, dude. Even better than touring a fucking submarine, dude. Dude, I was fucking 9, dude. I don't, fuck that shit.
Dude, lobster roll was so good. Oysters.
Let me ask you something. What did you pay for the lobster roll? How much that cost you?
About $20. And that's about normal.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah. My buddy Jeff, he got a soft crab.
Nice soft shell crab.
Yeah, man.
You'll never get it anywhere better than Maryland, dude.
Dude, I never had it before. He gave me a piece. I'm like, sold, dude.
I remember when we went down to Max's in Near Harbor, Maryland. I don't know. Me and my wife about I don't know, maybe 8 years ago, maybe 9 and or 10, and you get the soft shell crab and the Max's Stab House. I mean, I think they had like 100 fucking beers on tap. Maryland's awesome, dude. I don't think it gets enough pub.
Dude, I was impressed, dude.
What do you think about RAR?
I loved it, dude. Like,
the
one thing I could not stand. So many goddamn kids. There was like kids everywhere, babies everywhere.
Man. I know.
Dude, going into the bathroom, there's like baby changing rooms and such. I was just like, dude, what? This is a brewery. This is a fucking brewery, man. Like, it's weird.
It's one of the few arguments that I am on both sides of. I get both sides. I can't stand the fact there's kids in breweries, but like as a dad, I've taken my boys many times because I'm like, man, I need to go have a fucking beer.
Yeah.
So listen, I get both sides. I do.
Dude, I was having a blast, eating all sorts of seafood, great beer, hanging out with friends, and then I went to the bathroom. And there was a fucking baby bomb in the fucking trash can. I damn near threw up everything I fucking ate that day. I was like, oh my God, get me the fuck out of here. I'm done. I'm done with Maryland. I never want to come back. I'm fucking done with it all.
Oh shit.
It was
going
so bad.
On a DeeTer rant, going on a go Birds,
so
going
bad.
on a DeeTer rant, go Birds, going on a DeeTer rant.
Yeah, I get it. Y'all got kids and everything, but it's just a goddamn brewery. Yeah, but you're going to drink.
Not y'all, me anymore. My boys are. They're not little kids anymore, so I don't. It was really
bad, dude.
I don't hit out breweries anymore. But I did when they were young. Yes, I know the crowd you're talking about.
Hey, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, listen. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, I get
it was a great scenery, great breweries, great food. Just watch out for those damn baby bombs. All right.
Well, that ain't just in Maryland.
Whew. It was brutal, dude.
Remember the night you went to Tonewood a few months ago to watch that Petty Springsteen cover band? There was 9,000 kids there. I'm like, dude, it's 9:30 with a loud rock band. Take your fucking kids home, man.
Nah.
Look, I get it. If you go to a brewery on a 3 o'clock on a Saturday.
Put headphones on them and give them a switch, a Nintendo Switch. They'll be fine. Them the fuck
home. Put them to bed.
Fine. Put some headphones.
Well, what side are you on? They'll be fine, or you hate the kids in the brewery? You're sitting on a fucking fence. What are you doing?
I'm just joking, man.
I know. I'm just joking too. I was the Samwise Gamgee in that moment.
God, dude. But dude, it was so beautiful. Nice water, the boats and everything. Seeing everybody's just like Navy, And I was just like, dude, that is so cool, man. And the good seafood, good brewery, man. I loved it, dude. I loved it. I can't wait to go back.
And shit bombs. Yeah, and if anybody's
watch out for the shit bombs.
Only the ones that watch our show closely just got my Lord of the Rings reference about 40 seconds ago.
Listen, if you walk into a bathroom and you see like a baby changing table, step out and go to the other bathroom where there's not one. That's fucking gold right there. That is fucking gold. Do not go to the bathroom.
What were you in the family bathroom?
I don't know. It was two, man. There was only two.
Oh, sounds like you
had the changing room. Yeah. There was one with the changing room, and then there was one without the changing. Go to the one without the one.
You picked the family bathroom.
Yeah. I fucked it up. It was my bad. My bad, everybody.
Real quick, did you do a second beer?
Dude, I was out. I was fucking. No, I'm done, dude.
Did you go on your second beer yet?
Oh, yeah. I did the crush.
Oh, that's right.
This is so goddamn good, dude. But the swamp.
Swamp Planet.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
This is once we were speaking to RER. This is I got Yoda on the can. Listen, that's just really fucking good. It's really, dude. I mean, it is a hot fucking mosh pit of fucking flavors, dude. I'm a huge fan of this beer. Huge fan. RER, keep up the great work.
I ordered that beer, but I did not get that beer. I think the dude gave me something different.
That's just fucking good. That's just good.
But I had a few good beer from RER. It was pretty good.
Really nice. What'd you have?
Hold on. We got a comment. Check out Bladelock Brewery and Kenneth Square Great IPAs. Okay.
Hey, who's that?
From STT Sports Network. Hey,
shout out. That's my boy Phil, dude. Philly Stifle from fucking Trending in the AM on STT Network. Best Philly sports podcast in the Delaware Valley. There ain't one better if you're up in the morning time, 8 to 9:30, Monday through Friday. Dude, great sports fucking podcast. Phil, you're the man. Keep up the great work. You're going to be a giant in this industry before you know it. Let's get this guy 1,000 followers. He's at 570, I think. Shout out, Phil. And the whole crew over there, man. All the regulars, except for fucking that punk-ass wasted Josh Allen's career who always talks shit to me, but everybody else, they have respect over there.
But it was cool, like RER had the swamp beer, and then they had like the desert beer.
Yeah.
And,
so that was a play of Star Wars. That was Dagobah and Tatooine.
But they also had like a strawberry like milkshake beer. They had yeah, man.
How was it?
It was good. I didn't
heavy on the lactose or light? I always check with the milkshake beers. Don't give me light lactose. Don't make it heavy.
It was like Pepto-Bismol, man. It was like straight up pink, man.
Ouch.
Jeff liked it, dude. I was a big fan of it. But they had a nice blueberry stout that was awesome too, man.
Really nice. Yeah. What, like, was it like a milk stout? Maybe more like an oatmeal stout?
No. It was like a heavy, like a
Russian
stout.
Imperial.
Yeah, but
really? What was the ABV on that? Like 12 and a half?
Dude, yeah, it was pretty potent. And what was crazy was like, so we got to that spot in RER, which was like right in Annapolis. It's like an open air bar, a couple tables and such. But there was no parking. So Jeff parked in a parking lot next to it. It was like a bakery. So he picked up like a loaf of bread or whatever.
Nice. Well played, Jeff.
Yeah. Dude, and like
he gets it. He gets it.
Yeah.
The kid gets it.
He picked up like a pound cake, a chocolate chip pound cake, and then we had like the blueberry stout when we got home, man. Dude, it was so good, dude.
That's money, dude.
It was really nice. Yeah. But yeah, dude, RER was really good. Good beer, and they had nice food and such. But dude, loaded with kids. You're gonna see kids.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
rampant.
and you were there in the daytime. You know, I mean, that's where they hunt, dude. That's at the, you know, they're not nocturnal. Get the fucking kids there, and that's why I don't do the breweries in the daytime no more. I was gonna say I go at nighttime. Like I went with you to Tonewood to see the band, but then again, I'm like, actually, no, I don't.
Yeah,
I almost never go out anyway.
It's nuts, man. Like, dude, you're at a brewery, man. Like, I just
know,
don't understand.
You know what it is, DeeTer? A lot of times it's young parents that are just going through, you know, what it is to have a kid, and you're losing so much time, you know, with so much stuff, and they're like, man, I need to get some kind of vibe and semblance of, you know, that feeling what it used to be, you know, pre-kids. So I mean, there's always two sides to every coin, you know. So yeah, it sucks to have to deal with that way in there, but understand where the parents are coming from for the most part, not always, but like I said, the night we were at Tonewood, there shouldn't be that many kids at 9:30 at night with a fucking rock band going. That's a whole different. That's bad parenting. If you're going on a Saturday afternoon 3 o'clock, it's just parents like, man, I gotta get the fuck out of the house. I'm about to lose my sanity. I need a fucking beer. Let's go somewhere social with good energy.
Bro, it was a rude awakening for me. All right. Like I did not know.
I know,
like,
but I'm saying there's
walk in the bathroom and have a kid's diaper.
Well, you went into the family bathroom though, DeeTer.
There's only 2 bathrooms. There's only 2.
You chose the one.
I made the wrong choice. I made the wrong choice.
The wrong door.
Dude, it was so bad, dude. It was so bad. Ed, here I am eating seafood, drinking beers, having a nice time, and then pow, kids fucking pamper right in my fucking face, pretty much. It was bad, dude. It was so goddamn bad. No, thank you. Yeah.
Whew. How close were you to this pamper?
Well, you walk in the door, and there was the trash can, and there was the changing room. Changing table, and then the toilet was probably about like 10 feet away. So you're like,
why were you so close to the fucking pamper? It was 10 feet away.
Dude, you walked in. Toilet, what? You walked in. You're like, that's the danger zone. I was like, I just want to pee, and like, nah, you're getting the whiff of this,
or piss.
Whiff of yeah. Jeff said, Matt, definitely choose door number 2. It was bad, dude. It was so goddamn bad. But yeah, other than that, great time. Beautiful place, dude.
Well, and so what did you hit? 2 breweries? Because you said the one had the really good Crush IPA in it. Hello? Where'd everybody go? Sorry. All right, well. Hello? Anybody there?
Go back to the Diamondback series here, bro. Where starting pitching have been on the list?
I'm back. All right.
What happened there, dude? I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm back. All right.
All right.
Let's not talk about it. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
Okay. So you want to talk about the Phillies? They're ice cold. Sure.
Yeah.
They lost tonight. 9-1. And that would be their 6th loss in 7th game. Now, listen, I know it sucks, and they've been getting their ass kicked pretty good for last week or so. But this is baseball, guys. Anybody, I'm listening to a guy right now, Tom Kelly, who I respect a lot. He's on either one of these 94 or 97.5. A ton of respect for him. Great show. And he's talking, but it sounds like a lot of panic. It's like, listen, it's early June. This is baseball. And listen, it'll happen again. Probably a couple times, you know. So this is baseball. You know, we take out the things we know. We do know from what we've seen so far over a 55-game span, the Phillies are a really good team, probably one of the top 5 best in the National League. Cool. That's what we're looking for. Get me to the playoffs, and we'll see where we go from there. Listen, get me to the dance. I'll find somebody to dance with. That's where they are. So anybody here panicking, Listen, I know it sucks. It's called a slump. It happens in baseball. That's why there's a term for it. It'll happen again. But this Phillies team is really fucking good and will be one of the final four probably when all said and done. Yes, do corrections and things need to be added and adjusted. Yes. Do I have a ton of confidence in Dave Dombrowski? No. But it doesn't mean he won't surprise us. Sports continually defies the construct of the absolute. So if that's my thesis statement, then that's what I got to roll with, ride or die with that. So
that's a good thesis statement.
We're going on a We're going on a We're going on a
Go Birds.
We're going on.
We killed them the first game, dude. We smoked them, but I feel like maybe Toronto, right? I mean, we like was like what?
Oh yeah. The other night, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about last night. Yeah, last night sucked because we lost.
Yeah.
Because and you know what? I can't even blame. The pitching was phenomenal, but I don't want to be mean. But dude, I don't like Bryson Stott. I'm not a Bryson Stott guy. I don't know where the gleam comes from. The guy's never done nothing in this fucking league. I don't want to hear about potential. Listen, put Bryson Stott to leadoff. Take Schwarber out. Look at Schwarber's numbers the last couple of years at leadoff compared to Bryson Stott. It's not even comparable. Put this guy in the fucking 8-hole with the garbage bottom lineup you have right now. And get Schwarber back up in their leadoff.
Well, the second game, Realmuto got a fucking shot to the ball.
He got hit right in the fucking nuts.
Yeah, man, he fucking took it. And then the dude that covered him, he came up short with the fucking out on fucking second, right? He threw the fucking bounce pass or whatever the hell that was. I don't know. But you know what I mean, and then after that, it was a home run. Dude, dude.
Listen, I know it sucks, and I was pissed today. I watched it with shout out to Mikey Rozier and all the cats that came on. We watched the game together today. It sucked. The Phillies got their asses kicked. Guess what though? This is baseball. Yankees last weekend lost fucking, I think, was it 18-3? But they're like one of the top 3 rated teams in the AL. So it happens. This is baseball. And guess what? It's going to happen again. Probably a few times.
Yeah,
just get me to the dance, and we'll find someone to dance with. That's why I don't care. The regular season's the journey. Enjoy the journey along the way.
I didn't think we'd get smoked today, dude. 1-9. Holy shit, dude.
Look around. Bring up all major league scores. Dear, this is baseball. It happens every day to every team. Yes, right. It was a shitty game. It sucked. But in 3 weeks from now, right, after this little slump they're going through, and they're like, oh, wow, they've won 15 out of 19. They're averaging 7 runs a game. You'll never remember this game or this series. This is baseball. It's a fucking marathon. Listen, the problem is until you have the football mentality.
Dude. It's like the first week of June. Like that's nothing, dude.
Listen, I don't care where you finish playoff wise. Just get a playoff spot. Get me to the dance. I'll find someone to dance with. That's all. I don't care. Listen, the regular season's fun, but this is the wave you're riding before you get ready to surf your big wave. So get me there, and they will. I bet you the Phillies are going to get red hot. October starts and, shock the world. Just like the Eagles did this past season. Remember, the Eagles, as great as they were, the Eagles started 2-2 and didn't have a massive blowout in Game 5. So there a lot of people were tentative, like cautiously optimistic about the Eagles. It wasn't until 6 weeks later we knew, wow, we have a juggernaut. Listen, but this is baseball. We're only in June. This would be the first, quadrant of the season. We're about a third way through so get ready though. Because
all right. I don't have my glasses on. I've been drinking a lot, but Greg put up this. Let's see what he said. Put potential in one hand and crap in another and see which fills faster than clap because it's nothing but crap. Thanks,
Dude,
Greg.
Greg got he's a wordsman, dude.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That dude, he is a wordsman.
Wow.
That guy got away with words. Greg, shout out, kid. I know he's pissed. Greg gets mad at the Phillies easy, dude. Oh, shit. That's
That
funny.
sense.
Yeah, shout out to the cat, the big cat.
Thank you, Greg.
I'm going to tell you what. Oh, baby, this fucking beer is good.
Yep.
Woo, boy, you Lyndon Diamond. I'm going down here, what? Damn, that's a fucking good smelling beer. Look at the color on that bitch.
Yep. The swamp thing that I got when I was at the bar was not looking like that. I think he gave me a different beer. And even Jeff said it doesn't look like it. Yeah,
he ought to be fired.
Yep.
He's probably trying to support his family. Let's get him fired.
No. There was a lot of beers. Everything was good. It was all good, dude. I had such a great time there. Yeah. And
how many of you guys went?
So it was me, Jeff, and his wife, and we met up with a guy, Kyle, and his girlfriend, fiance. Dude, we had a blast, dude.
Shout out to Kyle and his fiance. What was her name?
Yeah, man. Jade.
I'm shocked you remember that. And it's probably only because her name was Jade. Shout out to Jade and Kyle.
Yeah, Jade's got like a loud voice. And I'll never forget Jade. It was like screeching, dude. Like I got an iWatch. I got an iWatch, and I only had a few times where the decibel alarm comes off on my iWatch.
No, it did not. No, it did not.
I swear to God, dude.
Oh, really?
Like WWE events.
Wow.
And
as
when
Christopher
Jade
Walken
laughed,
would say, "Wow, fuck."
Yeah, it was pretty loud. It was pretty loud. Sweetest girl.
God bless. And not good vibes out that way.
Oh yeah, man. Great people.
Always.
But yeah, it was pretty neat, dude. Seeing all the ships and all that stuff, seafood, great beer. Dude, 2-hour drive. Yeah, I'll do that again. Definitely, dude.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad you got to hit it up, dude. It is a great area and it is beautiful. Real quick, too, I want to bring up because I want to do more beer stuff, but there's one last thing. I think we kind of buried the lead. You saw Vic Fangio's press conference 2 days ago.
Okay, I heard something.
Something happened. Did you watch it?
I no, I didn't.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not holding it. I just didn't know if you did. Good press conference, and the one thing I love about Vic Fangio, a lot like Jim Johnson was, our former defense coordinator with Andy Reid. He's not up there trying to play tricks or hide anything. He tells it how it is. He's not pulling any punches. He's not looking to hurt feelings, but he's not looking to not hurt feelings. He doesn't care what you think. He's just going to tell you the truth. And I love that. And that's why, I love Nick Sirianni. He's my favorite coach in Philadelphia sports history. But a lot of the reason the Eagles won the Super Bowl is because of Vic Fangio. If Nick Sirianni, the best I'll give you is 50%, and say because Fangio is that important, that crucial. And I loved it. His press conference was clear, it was clean, and it was honest. And you could tell he wasn't lying or deceiving. He told you how it was, all the questions they had. And I loved it, and I love that. Those kind of humans are few and far between. And he even said about Jahad Campbell, Nakobe Dean. I know we're all talking about Nakobe Dean. Hey guys, listen.
Well, somebody said that
Nakobe Dean at all this year.
Somebody said he was used in a certain way, and I hope the younger players weren't used in a certain way. I don't know, was it CJ Gardner or something?
Are you talking about the CJ GJ tweet that came out earlier, that tweet and delete? Are you talking about that? Yeah,
he was saying something like that.
Listen, DeeTer, I much respect to your, but fuck him. He doesn't play for the Eagles anymore. He's a drama queen. Let him go. Ran his shit down to Houston or wherever he is now. I don't care. I don't care what he has to say. He doesn't play for the Eagles anymore. It has no effect on us. So Fuck out of here, CJGJ. Thank you for what you did. You got a Super Bowl ring. You got paid really well of us. It's not like we owe you anything. Get the fuck lost and quit fucking running your mouth.
I mean, dude, like Christ, man, you got a Super Bowl ring. Like,
right. Yeah, I don't pay no mind. That's all the minutes or seconds I'll give to that dude.
All right.
But what I will say that I wanted to know about was they asked about Nakobe Dean, who I had a major question on. Got hurt very late in the season. I mean, pretty much the end of the season. And he was having an amazing season. Probably the best season, definitely the best season of his career. Now, the patella injury. I don't know when Nakobe Dean's come back. He might not come back this year. And that sucks because that guy was the Jalen Hurts of our defense. Whether anybody wants to accept it or not, he called the defense. He was the quarterback of the defense. And anybody that's taking this lightly, the Nakobe Dean injury, it sucks, man. That guy is quietly the Jalen Hurts of the defense, so that sucks. I don't think we'll see him this year, and if we do, it's very late. Maybe when right for the playoffs. I don't know if that. Secondly, Shahad Campbell, he asked Vic Fangio about, who, if anybody doesn't know, kid out of Sicklerville, local South Jersey kid out of Alabama. Went 31, but probably would have been a top 10 overall pick if it wasn't for the shoulder injury. Just like we know, though, the doctors did their homework. You probably won't see Campbell till maybe week 6. All right. And that same was like last year with DeGene. But you do want him totally healthy when you get him. And Vic did say he's going to start, listen to the words, at inside linebacker.
We have to do our promos. It's like we're going in 45 minutes here.
The best show we've done. There's 19 million viewers right now.
So, Dubby, if you like an energy drink,
I do.
Not jittery and all organic, Dubby, hit that QR code. Big game.
That's what I'm looking for. Is it not jittery?
Hey, if you like cigars, yeah, who doesn't like cigars?
Listen,
on the weekend,
I got
now on the
fat
porch.
bags of scone.
Yeah,
I got
just get a
and I'm about to go get
yeah, have a nice cigar. Yeah, sit on the porch.
Like Pink Floyd said, have a cigar.
Monthly subscription. Hey, hit that QR code.
Have a cigar. Right. You're gonna go far. You're gonna fly high. You're never going to die. I'm going to make it if I try back. I love you. Pink Floyd, bang. Also, nailed it.
Hit that like and subscribe buttons. Go Birds. Hey, you want us to grow, you have to
That's what she said.
Like and subscribe. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Hey. So, listen, there you have it.
Be a vegan. Go to Acme as much as you can and live your life. Listen, what if I told you this? I said, what if you're reading a book and you cannot turn the page back to see what you just read? Right? That's life. So take that fucking metaphor and use it how you will. Do your thing. Enjoy life. You know,
hey,
we're just.
Also, if you're looking for a good plumber, check out Bob DePatry.
Bob DePatry, dude.
Bob
the best in the business.
Plumbing. The best in the business. Check him out.
That's a good point. And I'm glad you made that. He is the best in business. And anybody looking at great plumbing, please contact Bob. And also, if you're looking for one of the best accounting firms in South Jersey, Schwartz and Associates. If you have a small business or even, slightly larger business, they're the best in the biz. I can't recommend them enough. I've been with them for like fucking 9 years now. Great fucking accounting firm. So please. And also,
sound amazing.
Also, I wanted to say too, I know we talked why I missed last week. I went almost 38 straight hours without eating because I had to get a fucking procedure done. I loathe it. It was the fucking worst. But after I got done, I finally got my first meal. Where did I go? Shout out to Louis G's in Sewell, New Jersey. That is one of the best cheesesteaks I've ever had. Listen, and I've had from the best places in New Jersey and Philly. Louis G's in Sewell. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
One of the best. And then on top of it, we also got the hot roast beef sandwich and the roast pork.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God. Both were top 2 or 3. On all
Nice.
three, on all the places
Oh,
I went. I've been to Angelo's. I've been to Lilo's Tomato Pie. I've been to Brim Brown.
Yeah.
One of the best cheesesteaks I've ever had. And same with the roast pork and roast beef. Check out Louis G's, man. You won't be disappointed.
There you go. Oh man. And
That's fucking good.
That is our promotion area wise.
And also the shirt I have on, Wanderback Beer Works.
Oh, Wanderback's so cool, dude.
If we're supporting New Jersey breweries,
yeah, man. Very cool.
I think I might go on the beer 3. Are you knuckling up? You gonna do beer 3? You gonna be puss out?
I could do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm getting a fucking beer.
Oh, got it.
I've been waiting for this for 2 weeks because last week was our bye week. It's like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I got something special too. I got something special.
Hey, do me a favor. Choose for me real quick. Biden's or RAR?
Fidens.
So
I'm going RAR.
Let me tell you what. Damn. Shit. Okay. That's all right. I'm going to go with a third straight 8% or above. Means I got to go to 4 straight. And after that, I'll be drinking fucking Smittix Irish Red Ale.
I know you can do it.
I know I can do it. Listen, this is not my first rodeo.
We had off last week.
Beer drinkers.
Listen, people, we had off last week, so we're getting it in this week. Oh, man.
Whoa! Let me tell you what.
Oh, man. So,
what you going with, Big Cat? What do you got?
Well, oh, shit. Give me 1 second here.
What that? Would you stop it?
No. I went to RAR.
Nice.
Flight.
Whoa! A nice, well played, sir.
Yeah. It is a nice looking beer right there.
That is a good looking beer. I like the color.
Yeah. It was really nice to go down to Maryland and all. I was surprised, dude. Like 2 hours away. Yeah, dude. I would way do that again. That was awesome, dude.
Should. Well, I'm going on my second beer. By your recommendation, I said RAR or Fidens. You chose Fidens. Sir, you have chosen door 1. This is called Eugene's Axe with Pineapple.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ooh, well, let me tell you what.
You don't go wrong with Fidens.
Storing the nose on that is fucking incredible. Pineapple fucking sweet tarts.
So, let's get on some sports.
Oh, I want to get back on the Phillies.
How do we feel about Barkley being the Madden cover person?
Well, first tell me how you feel about it.
I like it, dude. I know it's like the jinx. I know it's a jinx to be all jinx, but man, that dude deserves it, dude. He's the badass dude that came from the Giants to the Eagles and like broke so many records. Like, give him the props, dude. And that's the props right there to be on the cover on Madden.
Well,
how do you feel about it?
If you're no, I'm not even gonna say that. I love Saqquon. You're right. He did deserve it. But I wish it wasn't him they chose. Not
Dude,
to
that
say,
move, man.
Listen,
that move's like iconic.
I know.
You know what
I get it.
Like,
and I knew it was coming. On the other hand, I wish he wasn't on the cover. DeeTer, what I always text you and say to you, jinxers are only real if you believe in them. I don't believe in them, so I'm not talking about them. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope he does really well. I love Saqquon. Looks like he has the talent to do well every fucking year.
And he's a fucking hard-nosed running back, dude.
Yeah,
he's one of the best. He's a beast.
He's a beast. He is a beast. He
Give
is a
him his
beast.
props, dude.
Listen, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not arguing with you. I'm not saying anything at all. Hey, I hope. I mean, love Saqquon. I hope he has a great year. Every year he's here. He's going to retire an Eagle. He's going to retire an Eagle when all's said and done.
I hope so, dude. I hope so. I hope everything goes well for him. And it was so cool. Like,
by the way, this beer is fucking amazing. Whoa,
it looks amazing. It looks amazing.
Man. God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. Let's see how this one looks. Let's see. Like, I don't have the whole coloring thing, but I just have the logo and
what's the logo on that?
What's this? What's that?
What does it say? Logo? I don't know what it says.
Two birds, one show, brother.
Anybody that hears it, say it out loud. 2 birds, 1 show. Please build our viewership. We need the followers, guys.
This is a very simple can, and I'll tell you what, man, it's delicious. Dude,
what's the high profile like?
Yeah, dude. God damn it. You make me work.
So.
It is a 6.7 Citra, Nectaron, and
nice.
I can't make out the last
that's
one.
All right. And that's all. Shit, motherfucker, that's all you had to say. Citra Nectaron.
He knows it. He knows it. Yep. There it is.
Who is it?
Yeah, man. I said you know it. That's it. Citra Nectaron. You know it, dude.
Well, so good, listen, dude. I love Nectaron jumped on the scene all quietly, like, hey, I'm Nectaron. How you doing? Now he's out there, dude. He's busting out the moonwalk for the first time in 19. Oh, God, who the fuck is this?
I'm going to tell you what, Crush is right there, man.
Yeah,
Crush
this is a great new hop. That was like when Nelson kind of first hit the scene. You're like, hold on, wait a minute, who is this motherfucker right here? Okay, I see you.
But man, yeah, dude, Barkley and how they redid the whole judo stakes with his whole.
I didn't even know that till you told me earlier.
Oh, that dude is so cool, dude. That's
what they call Steakquans? Steakquan, like Steakquan. That's awesome.
Good for him, man.
He deserves it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, boy, I'm going to tell you. What are you listening? Tell me. I'm going to tell you what, this fucking beer, phenomenal. I'm getting Citra Galaxy and Nelson all day. Every sip I fucking take it. And that's what I love about Biden's. You feel the layers as you're drinking it. The way they present their beer, man, it is fucking clean and distinct and unique. And Biden's fucking nails it. They are fucking A+ at their craft. And I don't say that often. Just like Treehouse. Not all are like this. Some are somewhat. But, man, the way they deliver the flavors from the beers and make the hops fucking dance so well together, along with the yeast and the fucking barley they're using. I mean, they've cracked the code. Fiden's is a next level brewery. They're one of the Mount Rushmores.
Yep.
Oh, that's so good. Goodness gracious. Gosh, that's a fucking great beer. We should be judging beers, dude. Every October, me and you should be head out to fucking the Great American Beer Festival, judging beers every week. Let's go do it.
Well,
let's go get our Cicerone certifications and go fucking do beer judging, dude. And we'll do the fucking podcast from there. Multitasking, that's hashtagging, that's the algorithm, that's building. Get inside the system and take the system over from the inside and then conquer it.
I'm happy we did the show tonight, dude.
Hey, you should be. This is our fucking coming off our body. It was like Andy Reid was like fucking 19-0 or no, like 15 and
it's tough, man. It's tough to talk about sports and beer when there's not so much to talk about. That's what makes our show
great. We're the B team, Travis and fucking Jason Kelsey show. Soon we'll be the A team. Oh, by the way, didn't Garage Beer just buy somebody? Like another brewery or something?
Oh, really?
I thought I read something about that.
Well, hey.
Real quick, Beatles or Stones? Beatles or Stones?
That's tough, man.
Listen, if I ever anybody I've talked to, one of the first 5 questions I'll ever have, and that's it. Beatles or Stones? There's no wrong answer, but it tells me all I need to know.
I got you Stones.
Word up, kid.
Yeah,
And that's not an insult to anybody else, but listen, you're either Beatles or you're Stones. Ain't nothing wrong with either side, but you got to be on one of them.
Yep.
So,
hey,
well, good answer, then, kid. You would have said Beatles. This would have been the last podcast we ever did. Just kidding.
Check us out every Thursday night on 10 p.m. BGSE Network. 2 birds, 1 show. I'm DeeTer. That's Ricky. Check us out. Brush your hair.
Take care. Brush your hair. What happened to him, dude? He was the best, dude. Kajin.
Yeah, Kajin was so good, dude.
Let's start a movement to get Kajin back. Take care. Brush your hair.
All right. Hey,
the world needs more Kajin.
Drink local
and
support Philly sports. All right. Hey,
listen, be vegan, eat pussy. Just kidding. Just be.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, let's get the hell out of here while we can.
Yeah, before the FAA fucking nails us.
All right.
Just kidding. Fuck them. Dude, like, where's the button? Get this